Hello, welcome back to my channel. That sounded really odd, as it always does. You guys are pretty used to it now, by now, I'm sure. I got my results back today of my heart stress test, and I hate to say it, I told you so to them, not you, of course. I know my body. I know everything about my body. I know how it acts, reacts. I know when it changes, something is off. I am very aware of things that happen in my body. And when I started getting extremely tired, that was an extreme red flag for me because I never feel that way. Now, in the mornings, I'm not a morning person, but I sit up quickly or I get on my phone to become more aware, to wake up. Since I had the monitor on, I have been exhausted and I can still get up, but I am so tired. And today I had a Red Bull, a Monster, and a full cup of coffee, and through the whole entire day, and I am tired. I wanted to cry. Actually, I did tear up a couple of times because it's really getting to me. It is really getting to me. It's horrible. There's not a title on it yet. I have to go back to the cardiologist tomorrow and talk about my options. But here's what's going on with me. My left valve of my heart, which is the main blood pumping valve that spreads oxygen through the body, it is very small. And what my heart is doing is trying to gush or force the blood that is a normal amount of blood, but since my valve is narrow, it's forcing through that valve, in which it's damaging my valve and my heart. I'm like, if I wouldn't have pushed this, I never would have found out. I would have just been going around saying, okay, my PVC and PAC is normal. They told me it's normal. It's normal. If I was one of those people, it's normal. But I'm like, this isn't normal. This is not normal. And it's not. So the amount of blood that pumps through your heart depends on your age. Mine is between, I think she said 55 to 60 something. I can't remember the 60, on point. Mine is 97%. And then when I Googled that, and it was exactly what she said today. When you're under that 55, that indicates heart failure. Your heart is failing. It's dying and you're going to expire soon. Mine is above that, and that is also damaging, in which in turn will become the lower numbers eventually. But what's going on with mine is damaging. And the funniest thing is when I called, she told me that, well, we'd like you to be between this percentage and this percentage. And she's like, but yours is 97, and that is not good. And my first thoughts in my head was, you're not kidding. And I'm like, if I wouldn't have told that cardiologist, why am I so tired? He lit up. He was like, oh, you're tired? Oh, well, we need to do a stress test, a nuclear stress test. And I'm like, and I almost backed out of it because I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, am I a hypochondriac? Am I overreacting? What's going on? Why isn't anybody listening to me? So I thought, well, maybe I'm wrong. And I came this close to canceling. And I'm not even joking. I was on a call the day before and cancel. And I'm glad I didn't. And if I wouldn't have spoke up, and he wasn't really asking me questions about how I felt. And I'm glad I said that. Why am I so tired? I said, it's not me. I'm not tired. And I'm glad I did. But here's the thing. The things that they do to help that is either medication or a stent or some kind of surgery. I don't want any of that. I do not want any, especially surgery, but I don't want any of that. And here are my reasons. My reasons are, since I was born, as you know, I've had a very difficult life. I'm not exaggerating. Every single person, and I mean every single person in my life, family, friends, marriages, you name it, has not treated me in the way that I should have been treated. And some of it was pretty bad. Some of it is pretty bad. And it's ongoing to this very day. I'm tired. I am so tired. I'm done. I'm so done. And I know you guys have heard that. I'm getting a lot of messages from my sister. She does not understand how I feel. I tell her what I went through, and she is, and I know you're listening or watching, dear sister, but once again, I'm not saying your name or anything. Nobody knows you. But every time I say of the things I went through, she's got to say what she went through. And then she's like, somebody out there has had it worse than you. Well, I know without a doubt that is true and accurate, but I'm not them. And I never said that what I have went through and going through is worse than them, because I know it's not. But this is my trauma. This isn't anybody else's but mine. I know how I feel. I know what I want, etc., etc. I'm not sure what else to say just yet. I will go to the cardiologist tomorrow and see what he has to say. And when they want to see you like that after a test, it's an indication of, something's really wrong. And they don't normally say, come in, I need to talk to you and put you on medicine, because they could do that over the phone. The RNs can do it over the phone. I'm a medical assistant, so I'm aware of how that works. So I am 80% certain that they're going to want to do surgery. I will say this also, and this has been going through my head since I read the stress test results myself. It's really sad, and I'm not looking for pity from anybody. So I hope you don't take that, because that's not who I am either. I don't want pity saying, oh, I went through this, feel sorry for me. No, that's not where I'm going. All I'm saying is I'm tired. Where I'm going with that is, and I've got to try to say it as nicely as possible. And I mean it nice, because that's who I am. That's pretty sad. That it's horrible that people in your life can make you feel so bad that you want to think this way, in the way I'm thinking, that I'm tired, I'm ready to go. It's horrible. And I feel if people knew how they make other people feel, they should be ashamed of themselves in making them feel in the way I do. I'm not saying that I feel that way because I need to escape. I'm just done with my trauma. I'm so done with my trauma. And it makes me even more sad that people can be so cruel. I know where I come from. I know where my soul originates from. I know what I feel. I know that where I'm from, they don't treat each other that way. We do not treat each other that way. But here, it's sad. It's very sad. The family members who I thought would never treat me in that manner have, still are. And for reasons, some are reasons unknown, and others, I don't know if it's the right word, unjustified, not justified. Because there's damage on both sides, I should say. But my side of the damage wasn't as bad. I can't explain it without going in extreme detail, and I can't do that. But I'll just say they will not admit to what they did, and which pushed me to do what I did. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But from that point on, from those two people, once that started, is when I knew that I can't do that. It was very traumatizing for me. Still is. I'm dealing with it better than I have been. But, I mean, enough is enough. If you do crap wrong, own up to it, apologize. But don't be mean. Don't be mean. Know what you've done wrong and just admit to it. Like you actually mean it. And just make things better. And that's the way it should be. Oh, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I will do better. I will work on it and actually do it. And I've actually said those words in many different ways. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I will do a video tomorrow and let you know what he says. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I truly don't. I just want to be happy. I really want to be happy. I haven't been that way in a very long time. I've been in positions where I thought I was happy or could be happier, and that didn't work either. You know, I'm 54 next month. I'm tired of trying. I've been nice, and I've been everybody's target. And I don't want to be a target anymore. I really don't. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't think bad of me. Please don't. Please don't, because I'm not a bad person. Everybody has choices. We cannot judge one another on their choices. Some may sound bad to someone else, but it doesn't mean that just because they think it's bad that it is, if that makes sense. I feel and have felt that your body reacts for reasons it's reacting to, if that makes sense. My heart is being damaged, and I think that is my body's way and my contract's way of saying, this is how I want to go. I don't want surgery to go in there and temporarily fix something that is supposed to be permanent. Now, if I was in pain, that's different. If it helps me in littlest bit, I'm game. I never wanted heart surgery. Never. I was scared of it, still scared of it. But if my life was in a better place, I would have it. I just don't want, I feel like my body's saying that, you know, this is supposed to happen. It's happening. And that's normal. But for people to go and crack your chest and put cow valves in there and pig hearts and all that. That's not normal. That's not normal. I think this is their way of saying, hey, we're supposed to go like this. It's in my contract. It's how I want to die. But incarnating here, we have that veil of forgetfulness. So we're like, oh, this, I don't know anything about a contract. What are you talking about? What contract? You know, and so you're thinking, you know, I need heart surgery. And you don't know, hey, you signed a contract, dingbat. This is what you're supposed to be doing. But you go in and you get a pig heart in there. You're not supposed to put a pig heart in a human. Yeah, it might have worked, but you're not supposed to. And that's freaky also. So I'm not going to get foreign parts in my body. Now I'll have surgery and fixed parts, as in my shoulder, my Achilles, because they can become excruciating, but you know, thanks to, yeah, no. I love you guys tremendously. I really do. Don't think bad of me. I'll keep you updated. I'll do another video tomorrow, of course. My appointment is at 3:30. I'm doing video per day. I was a video ahead again, but being so tired and stuff, it's kind of hard. I'm uploading this one tonight, which is Tuesday. Tomorrow at 3:30 p.m., of course, is my doctor's appointment. I don't know if I'll go back to work, but if I do, of course, I get off at 6. I'll do a video and I'll let you know what he says. But I kind of know. I will be shocked if he brings me in just to say I need to put you on medicine. So, oh, and she did say, by the way, that he was concerned about that, which is another indication of we need to do surgery. Again, I love you. I hope you're well. And I really do love you. I say that all the time, but I mean it. I'm sending you all love, light, and peace. Bye.